Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and into another cash stuffing video. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. We'd love to have you as part of our family here on YouTube. For those of you guys who keep coming back, thank you so very much. It really does mean the world to me. Today we are stuffing our savings challenges and our savings envelopes. We do this every other week, and then I stuff my sinking funds on the opposite weeks of that. So we are gonna go ahead and jump right in. Let me just adjust the camera here just a little bit. That looks pretty good. If you are new here, hi, my name is Sue. We'd love to have you as part of our family here on YouTube. For those of you guys who keep coming back, thank you so very much. It really does mean the world to me. Just to preface a little bit of the way that I budget, I am a cash budgeter. I am not a zero-based budgeter. I do not stuff my bills because I'm a month ahead and I leave that money in the checking account. I also do not stuff every single penny that I have. I do have a buffer in my checking account, and the way that we set up our budget is every time we get a paycheck, I get paid monthly, my husband gets paid weekly. We will take 30% of our paycheck. It automatically goes into regular savings and also our kids' college funds. That 30% gets divided up into 3 different accounts. So 10% goes to each one. And then we also take out a certain amount of money out of every single paycheck and put it into our account that we pay our bills out of. So that money is there waiting on us at the beginning of the month, as today. So today is the second paycheck of April, and so we have already taken out our 30% out of our paychecks. We have also taken out our bill money for the paycheck. The cat is on the counter. Get down. Get down. And this is what we are working with left over. All the money that I put into my bill account is actually being saved up and going towards next month's bills. That's just the way that we do it here. It's what works best for our budget. And so that is how we go about our budgeting system. We do our sinking funds one week, and then we do our savings the next week, like our house savings, what we're saving up for to take care of our home, to remodel our home. So you'll see that, and I'll talk a little bit more about that as we move along. And then we just keep rotating back and forth. If for some reason my husband gets a bonus, we will have an additional sinking funds paycheck. If we have an additional paycheck, it'll be additional to that as well. I do believe there are 5 paychecks for my husband this month, so we will have a extra one for sure. And we'll bring that to you guys whenever it comes about. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. The first thing I like to do is empty my wallet. So food has nothing in it. I pretty much stocked up. I actually took money out of savings and stocked up on like meats and stuff, since grocery is so high. I don't know why the dog is barking in such a manner that it's so loud. In gas, I have left over 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and I'm just gonna set my rollover money off to the side here. Spending, we have let's see here. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 there. Let me separate these out real quick. Less to do later, you know what I mean? Home has $10 left in it. I'm setting that there, but that is rollover. Miscellaneous also has $10 left in there. Actually, I'll put these behind the 5 so I don't forget what that's for. And that is gonna do it for what's left over in my wallet. I will stuff my wallet. I am not stuffing food. I left that online. We are stuffing a total of $405 this week. Should have been $505, but I'm gonna do a online grocery pickup because we have a track meet today and I just don't have time to go to the store. If you guys have any kids or ever dealt with track, it is a very long process. My middle child is in track. He's in 3 different events, and the way that his events are set up, he runs sprints, and so he will run the 100 and then like an hour and a half goes by, and then he'll do the 4x1 and then an hour goes by, and then his last event is the 200, and that is like the second to last event in our track meets. And so it usually takes about 5-6 hours to get through a track meet in total. So we're there for a while. Anyway, so I'm trying to get through this so that we can go ahead and get ready to go for that. They're also start in the middle of the day. So anyway, groceries, I don't have time to go into store, so we will leave that online and I'll do a grocery pickup. Gas is going to get 60, 20, 40, 60. As per usual, I have $60 that goes into my gas tank. My husband also gets $60 to go into his gas tank, just so you guys know. We do have 2 vehicles. They both get $60. My car does pretty well with gas. My husband drives a Jeep Cherokee, which eventually, when the market goes back down, we'll be buying a new truck. But until then, we're sticking with what we got, unless of course it breaks down first. Spending is gonna get 20. Home is also gonna get 20. Also, if you're interested in any of the things that you see in this video, except for this Moterm wallet, it is in my Etsy store, also linked down below. Miscellaneous will get 20 as well. And then me and my husband both get 50 each. So 20, 40, 20, 40. And then 50. So I'm gonna just set his off to the side. He will be home anytime, because we are getting ready to go to a track meet here in about an hour. So that is gonna do it for my wallet. In total, I stuffed in my wallet $220. If you guys are interested to know the breakdown, real quick, we are going to stuff just 2 envelopes in my weekly binder, and that is the kids' allowance. So Liam will get 10, and I'm going to replace it with a 10. I don't know if I have enough 10s to do what I need to do, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what, I'm gonna redo that. I think I have enough. So he had a 10 in there, and I will do it like that. Okay. Jack, also my kids get different allowance amounts because Liam is 8. He does less chores. Jack is 13 and he does a little bit more. Plus he's a little bit older. So he is responsible for a little bit more. So he is going to get a 10 also. He gets 15, Liam gets 10, and then he'll get 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you know what? I didn't even count the money. I apologize, guys, but it's a little too late now. But I do believe it's $405. So that is gonna do it for the weekly envelope. For this week. I usually stuff a bit more in that when I do my sinking funds, but those of you guys who have watched me, you guys already know that. So we are gonna go into home savings. Home savings has taken a hit. I have a home savings envelope. And then I also have an emergency fund in here. I decided with the price of groceries that I was gonna go ahead and stock up on my like meats, chicken, beef, pork. So I took the money out of home savings and I put that towards that big chunk of meat that I bought. I'm trying to also save me like groceries per week. I'd like to really only spend like $100 or so in groceries a week, and I have been spending at least $250, if not more than that, every single week. So I just took a bite and I took money out of my home savings and my regular savings envelopes that I keep here at the house to buy that meat products. I haven't updated my tracker, but I will after this video. So we're gonna put back into here $20 and just start it back over again. We try really hard not to touch our savings that's in the bank. So I'd rather take it from here before I take it out of my savings at the bank. So that's the reason why that's like that. Emergency fund is getting 20. So it now has 140 in there. And I also split my emergency funds up. If you are new here, I have one for my home and one for anything else that might come up, which you will see. I think I had to take out of that other envelope. My kids got my keys locked in the car while my car was running. So roof is going to get 10. Just a little explanation on this binder here. These are the things that we know we're going to be replacing or that we want to redo in our house over the course of the next 5 years or so. So we are just starting to slowly but surely save up for these things. We just started this year, and we don't put very much money in at a time. However, we are just starting slow and building up. So roof, none of our envelopes here in this binder are something that we have to do now, but we know we will need to do it in the future within the next 5 years or so. So we are just slowly saving up money for all these costs that we know are coming. So the roof is going to get 10, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. Now in here, all the rest of these envelopes will be the same. Moving forward, I split it up and just put the same amount in every single one of these envelopes. Siding is another thing that I think actually we're gonna be, we're adding 10 to it. Should also have 80, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. I haven't decided whether or not we're gonna, the siding that is on the house now, we just bought this house like 2 years ago, actually was put on like 2 years before that. So it's only like, you know, maybe at most 5 years old. So I haven't decided on whether or not we're going to replace it or if we're gonna paint it. The siding's good, in good shape. I just don't like the color of it. I would like for it to be a little bit darker. So I haven't decided. Some people tell me that you can paint the siding with specific types of paint. So we haven't looked much into it, but as we move along, you know, in our house renovation processes, we've really done a lot of work to our house since we've bought it. We redone a bathroom, redone a living room, added 3 extra rooms into our house. So we're taking a break from renovations, but we will, you know, do it as they come about and as we feel like we can do it. So we have one more bathroom left to finish. Added $10 in here, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80 in there. They should all have 80, the rest of these envelopes here. Bedroom reno, we don't need a ton of stuff happening in our bedroom. I'd like to get a new bedroom set, and I might, you know, redo the curtains and things like that, but it's really just a makeover. It doesn't really need any construction except for the bathroom, which is, this bathroom reno is for the master bathroom. Other than that, it's just basically decoration purposes. It gets 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Appliances, I'm saving up for because I know eventually I'll want them all to match. The appliances that came with this house are white. I would like to get stainless steel, but I won't do that until after these are getting ready to fall apart because they're pretty much new. And I don't want to waste money, so we'll just save up until we have enough money to pay cash for all three: refrigerator, dishwasher, and stove. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Furniture, we are going to be needing like a new living room set eventually. So we will do that as the time comes up. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. There. And to be truthful, like, you know, you always end up needing some sort of furniture. I'd like to put fireplaces in several rooms and all that fun stuff. And our backyard. This envelope may not always be, let me see, I'm gonna need one more 10, I think. Our backyard, this one may not always be the same as the other ones because as the spring is coming, we will continue to work on our backyard. So this money may be coming in, coming out, you know the drill. So we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. What did I do? I'm gonna need another 10, so I'm gonna go ahead and make change somewhere while I can. So if I pull this out, pull the 20 out, that ain't gonna even serve my purpose, is it? Nope. All right, hold on here. My mind is not working. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. All right, I'm putting this in the backyard. I meant to take this from here and put the two 20s down there. And then I will go back. So in siding 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, perfect. Okay, so there's that. And that's gonna do it for this envelope. And we will move on to my savings envelope. This is just regular, my savings challenges and my regular savings in here. Again, this envelope is empty because I went ahead and took the savings from my home binder and this savings, which was 200 and should have been 240, and I went ahead and just stocked up on a lot of meat for our deep freeze. But we're gonna start her back over with 20. And then in emergency, I had to take $100 out of here. I took $50 out of my car maintenance. I only had $50 in my car maintenance. And so I had to take that $50 out, and then I took a $50 out of this emergency fund because my Jack went out and started the car and then locked the keys in the car. And both of our sets of keys was in the car because we had the night before had a track meet, and so we had both. Anyway, it ended up both sets of keys was in the car, and because I live so far out of town, it cost me $150 to get somebody to come out to my house and unlock it. So emergency is getting $20 put back in it, and we'll have to build her back up as well. A $5 challenge we'll come back to. Projects is going to get 10. This is just stuff, little things around the house that need to happen, you know, nail, screws, paint, you know, something falls apart, something small around the house. They'll probably, actually, this money here will probably go to concrete. I'm redoing my flower beds outside in my front yard, so we're going to put concrete curbs in front, make it look real nice. Anyway, 20, 30, 40 is in here. I feel like I talk too much in these videos, do you? And my extra payments is for my challenges at the end of the month that I I put all of my challenge money towards extra payments. So there's that. All right, so I have a 20, a 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have $35 left in my regular money here. So let's pull this out and see what the what is. I didn't bring my pen. So how about we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do, I like to do 2 of those. So let's see what kind of change I have. I don't have any change. All right, so for this week, I guess we're going to do a 20 and a 1 in here. I'll have to remember, let me write that. Oops, sorry guys, I'm gonna write this over here so I remember that it's 21 that I need to come in and mark off. For my 52 weeks, I am ahead in here on this according to how many weeks that there are. I think I'm like 2 weeks ahead, but I like to just keep moving along. This one is going to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have a 4 spot? Yeah, so we'll do the mini. We'll do 4 in here for now. Okay. I'll be coming back to that, so I think 4 in there for now. And then the quarterly rollover, let's see what I got in here. I have a 10. So we will do a 10 for sure this week. And I might come back to that as well. We'll see. So leftover in all of this nonsense is 2 10s. My $5 bills are gonna go into my $5 challenge. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20. I currently have 315, 275, which I have taken out from last month and deposited into my safe. I deposited it into my safe. So I'm adding $20 here, so that should be 35 total. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Whoops. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So I'm adding 20 into there. Gotta write this down so I don't forget. $5 challenge. Since I don't have my markers and I'm not going to go all the way down there and get it. So that would be 160 plus 275. Let me just make sure the math is correct. 160 plus 275, that will be 435 total. Is that math right? Let's see. 275, and then I added 140. So that should have been 415, not 315. And then I just added 20. So yep, 435, not 335. Wow, my $5 challenge just since the beginning of the year, almost at $100 or $500. And when I put like $5 bills into these envelopes, I eventually take them out and save them as well. So I try really hard, unless it's in my 100 envelope box, not to pull or use any $5 bills. Speaking of 100 envelope challenge box, I went ahead and consolidated some of my envelopes to have, like, I wanted to get the 100 spot out of the way. I did 46, 56, and of course the 1 and the 4, and that's just because I couldn't really consolidate those. So I'm going to pull some envelopes here and just get started back on building them back up. I probably had, I don't know, 20 envelopes done, and I have some back here too that are still done. The $35, the reason why this money is back here is because this is my son's doing the challenge with me as well, and this is his $35. So I have this broke up into sections. So this is the stuff that both me and my son has done. This is the stuff that I've done, and then if he for any reason has stuff that I haven't done, it would be in here. But he kind of is a little bit slower than me, although he shouldn't be, okay? So let's just see what I can do here. We got a 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'll go ahead and just do that. Stick it in here. Let's see, how many more ones do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I have an 8? No, but I have a 2. I mean, I do have an 8, but I didn't see it. My numbers are all out of order now. So there's that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. 6 is right on top. I do have some of these available in my store as well. Link down below. So there is that. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and call the box good for this time. A lot of times my husband gives me the cash out of his wallet, like at the end of the week, like the 1s and the 5s and stuff, and so I'll end up coming into this box off of camera, of course, and putting it in there. That's how, same way with this quarterly envelope as well. That's generally how, actually, let's see, I'd like to do my April monthly challenge first because it needs to be completed first. So I put 4 in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add a $10 back in there. So let me write that down for that one. So I marked off 2 spots on that one this week. And 52 weeks, I really can't do anything. I'm to the point now at 52 weeks that I have to make sure I have the money to go in there and it's in the budget. So I'm gonna let that one go for this time. And then I'm just gonna add this one into this $10 bill into this one. And so I will mark down another 10 on her. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for this week's video. If you're interested in these challenges, of course, they're in my Etsy store. All you gotta do is go and look for them. If you are new here and like what you see, please consider hitting that subscribe button before you go. For those of you guys who keep coming back, thank you so very much. I am eternally grateful for each and every one of you, and we will see you guys next week for another cash stuffing video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.